A to Z.
Whoa, welcome on back, everybody. I can't believe it's not Dota Summit, but don't worry, it's a Dota Cup, and we have some free Dota content coming your way in this beautiful December coming at you from beautiful Los Angeles, California. We're well into the day now. Fourth series out of 5. We're at the back end of day 1, gentlemen. Feeling good. Shouts to Matt Houston, who provided the beats between games, the jams.
They're nice. They are chill.
I like chill. I like chill hop.
I do too.
Yeah, he makes some good customized music scores. Like if anybody watched our Smash Summit event, he had some good Nintendo samples within the music. So he's good stuff. Go check him out over on the Limitless YouTube channel. And here we are, gentlemen. Game number 2 of Team Spirit going against Vega Squadron. Vega Squadron were coming off of that win against Happy Guys. Now here, have they met their match against Spirit? Because Spirit are suddenly looking pretty good. They didn't even have a warm-up game or anything.
Hey, what do you know? When Spirit isn't first pick, they ban the PA. You actually have to. And you ban IO here. They definitely play it. I think you just ban IO.
It's just the reach. I stand by that all the carries that are super OP just have crazy reach. And PA, like, not only does he have that, but, like, daggers. So you don't even need to be near a target. You're effectively a ranged carry at level 20.
Yeah. It'd be nice. It's nice to have that hybrid potential between being a hack-and-slash melee and then sniping it from far away.
I think you either have to make it so that base damage doesn't affect daggers like it does, or it can't. Like, what would probably be more likely is, like, your procs shouldn't proc on daggers. Daggers shouldn't cleave Deso Bash. You know what I mean?
But you think
and crit.
I think, but
daggers can crit.
I think dagger crits are still badass. But like, you gotta fix
I agree with
it
the other one. Like the other one shouldn't be able to bash. That's a lot of coding work.
It's just going back to 2 daggers enough?
I think that would be fine too. I actually think that'd probably be fine. Yeah, that's
a good start.
Level 25 double dagger. How about 5 levels less and 1 extra dagger? Oh,
yeah, it's like you might not have to do all this extra stuff. Just maybe remove a dagger and see how it goes.
It's one of those things where there's so many variables to test because balancing Dota's a near impossible job if you think about it.
I mean, everybody on Reddit can do it.
That's
true.
Everybody on Reddit can do it themselves. But I can't imagine.
Sometimes you just tweak the numbers too much, right? And you don't realize that you can't make a 4 or 5 and the 6 is 7, or the number multiplied is too high.
Yeah. I'm curious, like how the internals, like how many groups like once he's like, okay, I gotta change, I want to try out, and he sends it out to a group. It's like how many are in that group? Is it enough to just have 1 in-house, 2 in-houses? They play it like for a week?
I mean, I assume it's different. I mean, Dota 1 I beta tested for Ice Frog, and there was 3 teams, right? It was usually the Oceanic crew, the NA, and then the EU. I don't know if they had China. I never heard about it. It was just 3 teams, and before he did changes, every team would do it twice, like 2 days in a row. Like it was actually scheduled times to do it. So I assume it's something like that. Like you have to have scheduled dates to try, but maybe not.
It's hard to balance as well though, because what's the caliber of the players? What are they good at?
You mean who are you attuning these changes toward? Because it's always the balance between the public pubs, and the pros.
Yep.
And that's, I don't know. It's got to be such a hard job.
Because I remember back then it was
a hard job.
It was a bunch of pubs, and then it was like Meme or Linny, and like Fear would help out. But it was like just 2 different worlds, and people would say different stuff, and you're like, I feel bad. Like, do I balance the pub? PA's broken in pubs and pro play, so that's an easy fix. But everyone else, like, who knows?
Yeah,
but we've had 5 goes at it. Like, what? That's where I feel like you nerf. Because this latest nerf, it's like the W attack speed buff lasts a little less. The numbers on mags and power were tweaked. Like, I think the dagger slows a bit less, something like that. But, like, why not just mess with the talent? That seems the easiest way to change it.
I guess, like, on one end, it's like removing a dagger is going to cause extra elements. You might need to involve more people to go into the game and pull the dagger out. Maybe when you change numbers, you just go into a document and just
1 to 2.
No way! It threw 2 daggers. Now it throws 3.
Oh, now we got a Lua code over here. I believe that's what they use in Dota 2. I could be wrong.
Oh,
damn,
what?
Grant, a Lua.
LUA. I don't know.
They don't use Java anymore or CSS or whatever.
Wait, Kevin, am I right? Is LUA coding at the thing in Dota 2?
Lua.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Lua is
David.
right.
David's over here.
I thought we were talking about a luau. I'm like, what do you mean?
The
Like, I'm
luau
just chilling in
coding.
Hawaii. Like, I
In
think
a
you should
Hawaiian
do this.
shirt.
Classic
Yeah.
Hawaiian code. Yeah.
Dude, I'm sad. We should have. Why don't we wear costumes on this? You said we have costumes.
Yeah,
Not
I
for
do.
day
I
one.
brought them. Yeah, don't worry, dude. I got
All
us
right, cool.
covered.
Can we have a Hawaiian
Do you
shirt
think we can
day?
honestly continue to
Can Friday
make this
be
an
Hawaiian
entertaining
shirt day?
show without adding something to it? This would
Can we
get
have
boring real
characters?
fast.
I'm Bottlehead.
All right. Well, Grant is the next freaking
Can you
Daniel Day-Lewis over here.
So
I am the water.
Over here,
So-
Oscar-winning performance of Bottlehead.
what was it? We did this. So for Lord Cuxworth Part 2, right? I
God.
want you to be in the character of that whatever that person was. That
Me or
was
Cuxworth?
No, you.
Oh,
The
okay.
finished product.
Oh yeah.
With the hat and
God.
the
Shorts.
short suit wig.
Oh,
I
that
found
was
that so.
ridiculous.
Other people didn't. I found that hilarious. I don't know why.
I thought it was funny.
That's
But
what
I'm
matters.
biased.
I don't care. Yeah.
We were in it, of course. I think it's.
I'm
Funny.
one of those people. If I find something funny, I don't care if other people don't. Like,
Yeah, true.
Like
that,
what?
That TV show
Like
we were talking
Emoji
about.
Movie.
Yeah, or Emoji Movie.
Emoji Movie, for example.
That is a good movie. Or wait, what was that short time out that I defended? I don't even remember. Big
Oh.
Bang.
Gilligan's
Theory. That
Island.
show's
Big Bang
awful. I just want to say I was kidding. I honestly think the two support characters, the two dudes, are like hilarious to me. The Beatles-looking guy, and then I already forgot the other guy's name, but they're hilarious. But I watch it on planes. When I have 30 minutes and I don't have time for a movie, it's either that or Brooklyn Nine-Nine. But I've already seen all of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, so
No, and Silicon Valley got a ton of hype. I watched that. It is just not.
I didn't like it
Fun.
that much. I agree.
I haven't really watched it
Like
yet,
there's
but
this
I have
one.
heard hype around
There's
it.
this clip that goes around that's on Reddit like once a year. It's like the time he like explain like they do
Oh,
math
yeah,
on
yeah,
how many
yeah.
dicks this guy can jerk.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's like 7 minutes long.
Yeah.
Like why is this edgy or something?
Yeah, it's like
is this
Family
funny?
Guy where they do like where they just overdo something for like a minute, like when
Yeah.
Peter hurts his knee
Yeah,
and then he just breathes. Like, is that funny to people? Like, whatever.
It probably is like once.
Yeah.
But then
Twice maybe. Yeah.
it's the same gag that's dressed differently, and then you're just like, I've seen this. Maybe here's the thing though. Is that just because we're getting old? Because I already feel like with sports, right? I'm somewhat losing interest in the new generation. All my like iconic players are gone.
Yeah.
So I'm still like the
10
same fan,
seconds
right?
remaining.
But there's no one on the team I really
You grew up with or
like.
whatever.
Yeah, you don't vibe with them
5
anymore. They're not your
seconds
your heroes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to. I think what it is like you're growing up as a kid and you see them as like heroes and role models or whatever, and they're
Yeah.
this big. But then when you're their age, and it's like it's hard to look at the youth as your hero.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you kind of have a different attachment to them. You can still appreciate them as being superstars at what they do, but I'm not going to look at them as my hero. I'm not going to look at LeBron or Steph Curry or any of those guys as they're my heroes.
Oh, I
but
like that.
Jordan or Ewing and
Yeah.
Barkley, it's like they're Space Jam. They're
Dude,
the heroes.
Barkley is so underrated. I think he's the best broadcaster. In addition to like just a great dude. Like,
Yeah.
do you know Jordan and Pippen like don't tip? Like Pippen's nickname was No Tip and Pippen.
No tip as in doesn't tip at a restaurant or
Wait,
whatever?
I hope it's not
funny.
no tip pip or something
Wait,
like
what?
just the
No
tip pip.
No tip pip?
That's the difference.
Well, I thought it was like just the tip
5
pip or
seconds.
something. I don't know, but yo, I actually really like this Enigma pick. So they get the silencer, so you have the protection for it, and it's just like,
Yeah.
this is a very old draft, but PA's band, Sand King's band, I honestly think like this is a really good first three from Spirit
Yeah.
against what Vega has. Undying and Dazzle do nothing to like
Yeah.
Enigma at all.
And Enigma's with Tusk, I think, because you're gonna land them together, right? And you want this hero. So you want three things when you're off laning with an Enigma.
We'll count them down.
Like, you want it to be a strength hero with some sort of peel or disable, so that you can't dive Enigma under tower level 1, which is
Yeah.
the way he really dies. Because he dies back, there's a double wave, you're screwed. You want something that can then rotate after you leave Enigma level 3 or 4 and go make impact on other areas of the game. And then you also want something that could potentially sit in the off lane if Enigma goes to jungle and or play aggressively with Enigma when he hits 6. And you're all of those things as a Tusk. Tusk, ET are your big two.
Did you mention, would the frosting on top of that be that they actually can do something big during the black hole?
True. And I think the Eidolons do more damage with the tag team.
That's
A
what
lot
I-
more.
That's what I was gonna
crazy.
say.
Wow,
Tag
yeah.
team
Damn.
in lane is
10
very good with
seconds
Enigma.
remaining.
This is a great draft.
Dude, I just love Tusk. I think Tusk, not underrated, because people are first picking it now, but he,
5 seconds
dude, tag team
remaining.
75% slow, what the?
Yeah.
And damage amplification. Two
That's the
skills
boulder
for one.
smash kick, too.
Yep.
Yeah,
Told
that's
you.
good.
Yeah, and exactly. I
That,
like
that you weren't on the couch. That was what I was saying.
I was
'Cause
kinda
Sigil
talking
used
about
to
it, yeah.
slow,
Yep.
but now it's like, what if it slowed for more?
it. And it hurts.
And
And it's just good. Oh, okay.
and you don't have to micro it anymore because that was
Yep.
too hard.
That was. Dude, I actually love Sigil. I used to do 114 on that build. I wouldn't micro, I'd just use it and put it on me, and like people couldn't attack you. And I like that. They're just like kind of going 1-for-1. Like they pick Tiny. Oh, we pick Monkey King. Now we can take him safe or mid lane.
I also don't think Tiny's good against Enigma. Yeah, you can kill the Eidolons, but you hate anything that does percent max HP damage, and Enigma spells do pure damage at that.
Y'all know they took status resistance from Grow? I didn't know it's like a
what,
week
really?
ago. Yeah.
That explains, because I was wondering, Tiny got stunned for a really long time last game, or the
status
2 games
resistance
ago.
is gone. I got yelled
Wait,
at.
is it not on the Craggy?
He doesn't have Craggy.
That's right.
No, it's
Grow.
not on the ult. It's on one of his...
not on. I don't think it's on any of them. We'll look in game. Because I believe I'm right. Okay, never mind. Vega wins. Most broken here besides PA.
But Tusk Enigma, man, you crush Lone Druid.
That's true. I mean, he might be going middle.
I guess, but I don't know. I think Spirit will have an answer.
Me too. Who play? Like, on most teams, you're like, that's the Syllabear player, that's the Meepo player. Who is it? Is it Mage? I actually don't know on this team. I really
don't know.
Guess we'll find out.
Radiant team ban.
Yeah, speaking of the ad Phantom guys, I forgot there was 2 of them on this team. Maybe next time. That guy, I thought
he was a bounty
I thought he was
hunter,
the
lord
best on
at the
ad
time.
Phantom. Surprisingly, like I thought Spartan was overrated. Fun guy, like the funnest guy. But
yeah.
I thought he was very
Spartan,
overrated
like,
as a player.
look, and that's the thing, because I think Twitch chat has a hard time separating this, but like most people in Dota know each other pretty well. Like like us, like we know the people we're talking about personally, and you can like them as people and still think that they have shortcomings as Dota players. And Spartan was a great guy.
One of the funnest.
He was
by
awful.
far. Yeah.
He was just not a good player.
Yeah.
And it's because he didn't take the game serious. That's why he was a fun guy. He wouldn't practice. He wouldn't pub. He'd be like, "Hey guys, let's go."
I still remember. Is he playing at all? He was on Clutch Gamers. Is he still, or is he just?
I don't know. He went to SEA with the Danish guys. I think Noya, because
Noya
and Hesta Joe are brothers.
Yes.
And they both went to Southeast Asia. Although I also think Noya stayed there because he's married to someone in the Philippines.
Okay.
But that didn't work. They were gone like 2 weeks. I think was that Team Black like left.
I'm pretty sure.
He was like, he got there.
Baby and all that
it's like, oop, this isn't worth it. I'm going back home.
God, I don't know. God, that's so scary to commit to a team somewhere else. Like, committing to a new team, even like, say you come back, even a new team in NA is scary. Doing it in a whole other country, that's crazy.
That was a Jimmy Classic, though, right?
It was.
He did it. Plenty.
Hey, it's now the Envy special.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like, you ever watch the kids show, like, Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego?
Where in the world is Eternal Envy?
Yeah.
He's at the gym apparently getting swole, from what I saw on his Twitter.
All right.
Really?
Doing some 10-pound dumbbells. Yeah, better than me.
Good for him.
Yeah. I think that's the downtime with Dota now, right?
10-pound dumbbells better than me.
Yeah,
Sorry,
shit.
I
mean, I'm weak, bro, but I think with the downtime in Dota, right, there's more time in between tournaments. I think it's good. Like, you're going to do something. If you're going to the gym, that's probably a good thing. Keep you mentally focused, and you're not doing anything bad.
Yep.
Yeah, everyone's
keep you out of trouble.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone's on a gym
Dude,
kick.
what is going on with Jug? Like, I don't think he's that good. Am I missing some? Did he get buffed? Ever? I just don't think he's that good still.
It's just, it's like all the other options either fell off a bit, and Jug suddenly just rises back up to the surface again.
It's good with Lone Druid, though. It's good with Lone Druid and Tiny, because they're so high HP.
It's good with pushing.
I just don't like him as a hero.
I just feel like if you're Spirit now, I mean, you got a lot of options. You could... I'm not going to take it. I think you need something that does building damage, because that's what makes Monkey King and Enigma so good. If you have something they can play around that just whacks structures and forces a response, they can stand the Monkey King ult.
Weaver. Choose your hero.
All right, well, Weaver.
I thought they would actually go for like a hard carry. You go for Weaver.
A Monkey King mid against Lone Druid, I would guess. I don't believe in Monkey King mid, but then I watched Mid One play it. And I was like, holy crap, like, this is insane. Because he would win his lane and then just sauce on the other lanes with these crazy blink plays. He'd get a kill, still have charges, go back mid, like, stun, and then run at them and be like, another kill. So it could work.
You definitely want to watch Mid One replay. If you're a Monkey King middle, you want to watch his replays. There's no doubt about it.
Definitely.
You will actually learn so much. That's like one of the few things you just can learn. Like, you just watch how he plays, watch his movements, why. Like, you will learn so much from the. If you know what you're watching, right? If you go to watch a replay, and you're like, oh, he moved here at 6 minutes. That doesn't help you. Like, you have to understand why people do what they do.
Can I just give a shout out to Dota 2 being such a fantastic game that we have the capability of just watching replays and player perspectives and just know exactly what they do.
It's actually true. I watch so many. I watch a lot of replays. And just in-game. Like, just the watch tab even. That's like a godsend for a game like this.
And most games do not have that feature at all.
We really take it for granted. I don't think that... I don't know. Like, no one really knows what esports will be, right? Like, people have been memeing like, oh, Dota's dying. I don't think Dota's ever going to go anywhere. Like, there'll always be an esports scene in Dota as long as there's something to play for. Yeah. And the game's always going to be good. the next gen, we're going to not have this unprecedented level of access.
Yeah.
Not just like to the game files, but like the players as well.
I think people just question like what is drawing the next gen into the game, because everyone talks about this incredibly steep learning curve. It's like, what is drawing them in enough that they can actually break through that ridiculous learning curve? I mean, you have to have a rally of friends around you who play the game to really get you into it.
That's true.
It's hard. It's a hard game to get into.
Thank goodness they cut the camera before, because I was gonna do the We Love Fortnite dance those little kids
Yeah.
did. I actually think that's one of my favorite videos this year. You've seen it, right?
Yeah, that's
Hey, what do you guys like? And then the kid, we have Fortnite, and they're like all doing the dances and yelling. It's actually the funny, it's actually my favorite video. I'm not even mad. Like, I bet I was that cringe as a kid. Like, I'm not mad. I think it's hilarious.
Everyone's kid's gonna have a cringy moment. I'm thankful my kid's cringy moment's not gonna be during Fortnite. Fortnite will be past.
Fortnite 2.
But
I'm glad I'm not a kid.
Oh God.
Because your cringy moment is so much more likely to be recorded.
Exactly.
You couldn't record.
If you're cringy today,
Yeah.
that's exactly what we were
Like,
saying before.
What if, someone found like 10, 20 years from now, right? Kids are gonna get their wedgies or they're gonna get the swirlies, but it's gonna be filmed.
Yep.
And then they're gonna be on an esports couch commentating, and someone's gonna be like, "Hi, I gave that kid a swirly," and then all of a sudden it's top on Reddit. That'd be sad.
It is. Gotta be careful with what you
seconds to
do.
battle.
Today's technology creates a platform for everyone to really embarrass themselves.
Yep.
It's true.
So you could scar yourself for life. Be careful with yourselves.
I was like, why did he pick it up? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Wait, what is that visual bug?
The glimmering? Oh no, that one.
Yeah.
What is that thing? What is that thing? What is that? What is
Dude,
that
I
thing?
told you, I was like, what is
Whoa.
this? Oh, it was a Monkey King
Whoa.
thing. Because when he went out of mischief, it went away. So it's something. It must have been the bounty rune moving or something. That was
some
slick.
X-Files shit right there.
Yeah.
That's
It really
for
was.
sure.
I was about to say.
Re-record that with the X-Files theme.
I love those are some of my favorite memes. A simple thing, and you put like the Seinfeld music or like the whatever you
Curb
just
Your
said.
Enthusiasm?
Yeah, any of that. Like
Yeah.
it makes any simple situation
Yeah.
hilarious.
Did you ever watch? There's a guy that got a tuba and followed people around doing the.
I did see that. Yeah, the noise. Yeah.
Dun-na,
Boom.
dun-na,
Yeah.
dun-na.
I only remember because Family Guy copied it, and then I found the real one. I like this though. I think putting the Enigma middle versus Lone Druid, because I think Lone Druid would own. Well, would he own Monkey King?
I don't think
know,
you
actually.
lose.
Yeah.
I feel like you beat him the same way you beat a TA, where you can't get harassed because you got two heroes and then you buy Orb of Venom.
Yeah.
And you just click them.
I like this because this bear, you can already see it gets harassed hard by these Eidolons. Is he running top as Monkey King, or is that the real chicken? Just running through the river. I assume it's the real one. Or is it? It is. Okay, I was like, I don't know if it's Monkey or not, but it is running. It is. I like this. Bring the early sentry ward, but nothing's even there.
Oh, bummer.
But I don't like planning. I guess you have to plant your sentry first if you're on the offending team. He still hasn't given away he had it either, since he placed it out of smoke and they didn't see the chicken bring it. Or out of vision, sorry.
Yeah.
I like it.
Did they drop an OBS on the Dire side?
No, I think they're just.
But
They're
they
doing
do,
it,
though.
Yeah, I think it's mostly just
It may
there
be
for the
ready.
Weaver. I don't know if that's a good placement of that, but we'll see.
I don't know how much of the lane it will get, but we'll see. Well, and they should just focus more on just trying to force the Weaver back here. Silencer, he can zone back a bit, but just one silencer. He's not even getting like the early glaives for the pure damage harassment, so it's not anything over-threatening.
Yeah, can do a little bit. I think the only problem I hate laning is Weaver, mostly because you do use 3 Sakuchis. Like you're out of mana early, and you're like, well, I'm useless.
Yeah.
It actually feels that's a lot like Gyro, I guess.
Oh, he choose the mango. He's rushing on in, looking to get a hold of him, but he gives him the little slippery. Runs out the other side. FNG trying to be elusive here, but the chase isn't over yet. Meanwhile, maybe next time is actually the one to pick up the first blood, but we'll keep action here. And oh my God! Of course, everywhere else is where the action breaks down.
So let's see. Tiny killed the Monkey King. That's good. And then Tusk gets solo experience on Kezu, though. I legit think getting solo kills on like your force support in the off lane is better than like your off laner getting it, because like he's your guy who's usually gonna do like Tusk is gonna be the mover. You get him an early level 3, like pretty damn more powerful than a Monkey King level 3.
I think it's situational, because sometimes the core gets the levels XP and then suddenly you're winning the lane. But I'd say more often than not, when it's on the support, you know he'll be sticking in the lane, and then you also can take that advantage elsewhere.
True.
Come back.
Yeah, I guess it's superhero dependent and lane dependent. That's, as Dakota said, that's why Dota's great. Oh, he tanked the tower shot?
I was going to say, if you stunned him there, maybe it would have done some.
Because he could have. change one of those creeps too. Oh, I didn't have the mana for both though. Well, another initiate bottom, but they have all the regen still and they'll be full. That is a big wave though. No, not big, but they'll all get level 3 off this. Now they are diving top with the fort. Yeah, I like it. Aggressive fortify.
Can they make anything out of it though? Looking to pressure the Undying, who already chewed through all of his mangoes.
Silencer's dead.
Yeah, he's just hiding within the trees here. They'll swarm in. They have the spin, and that should be a finish.
That's nice,
like that right there. Weaver gets the solo. That's actually, and he might get a double.
All right.
Dude, he doesn't have. You really? Not 1-1-1.
That's not the play. You definitely go 1-1-1, right?
Like right, because you're not killing the Undyings without the bugs. He'll have like 1
and they're
KP.
so good.
Yeah, they really. Because they can tank hits too.
Yeah, he's like a 2-armor hero. Jug's like really susceptible to bugs.
All of a word with Skeeter. Oh. This middle lane, so how's that going? 17-5 versus 13-18. I would say it's honestly Enigma's fine with this. I think they both are. Maybe the Syllabear wants a few more last hits.
Eidolon's a real low gold given though, and he's killed like at least 6 or 7 of them.
Ooh, bottom lane, they're going in.
Stun out, poison touch. Tiny hides on the side.
Well, that procs the poison.
Not
I
quite
think he's dead.
there.
Dire's middle tower
And
is
needs a
under
little bit
attack.
more.
Oh, so close. He had
Not
stick
quite.
charges.
Wow. Runs back. Everything will be fine. But now Monkey has to kind of fend for himself in the lane. Tiny's the same, and it's getting close to rune time, so able to force him back makes things a bit easier for Vega to kind of get the bounty advantage.
Dude, I love it. He's actually just like mowing down the Eidolons, even under tower. I like it.
Yeah, but look at net worth though. So even though he's got 4 more CS, he's still winning lane. That's all right.
Only like it's very even.
Yeah, that's close.
Surprisingly, the Weaver, man, that 1 kill took him up there, and he's gonna get the rune for his team. Nice.
Yeah, here it is. Bounty moment. Shard to block him out, but
the bear.
Bear gobbles it up though.
That's nice. Should be a free 2-for-2 rune instead of 3-for-1, because good micro. Just a sense, right? I don't need my bear for the lane. We'll just go get a rune we wouldn't get.
Spinning out.
I think he's just dead, though. No, because the Weaver doesn't have mana. That would be an issue.
Value of just running within those trees and using the fog to heal on up means that Spirit can't kind of overcommit in any shenanigans in the laning phase.
That healing ward just shelling.
Hey, man, Silencer's laying it on pretty thick here. Really making the healing ward sweat.
He is. But it just heals him up to full.
Yeah, right.
Like that's they actually.
Right, well.
I feel you don't even use mana there. Like whatever. And now Enigma is gonna go to the jungle. Now he is sick of. Oh, he'll leave that one.
Whoops.
Did you forget? No, he's all right.
This is rough. Actually, a Syllabear right. Oh, do you really want to dive tower on this? Yeah, I was about to say that is not worth it. I like that decommitment there. Yeah, I think that the Syllabear, right, with the siege unit middle, he's just pushing, like, the Enigma usually you'd think he's going to be pushing the lane. This Syllabear is just shredding him, though, like the tower and everything.
No, I think Tusk should rotate, especially when Enigma hits 6, because you will find a kill in the Lone Druid quite easily.
Yeah.
At least early levels. But yeah, this is a ton of tower damage. Like I don't think Hestajo's supposed to be playing the lane like this. You just auto attack with Eidolons and keep the lane shoved. Stun the bear even, but
this tower might actually, it could go down. They know Enigma doesn't have mana, right? That's the thing. Like, he's not scary without mana.
He's
but
able
the siege
to
unit.
break down the siege unit at least. But tower eats a lot of hefty
no,
damage.
I just keep seeing him micro by sending all the Eidolons back. You just send the 1 back and keep hitting. And if you get even just 1 or 2 to split, you're going to always trade pretty effectively. You don't care if they die.
There's the new stun toss combo. Looks like he gets it, but you have to actually turn all the way around, and he doesn't.
Okay.
Pick him up.
Woo! Picks him up, rolls on forward, looking to go for the finish on Dazzle. They get it. Success is there.
Oh, and he got the curse on him.
Give me the intel. Want some more here. Last word. Turn around. Quick stun, though. No shrine to fall back on, but he gets the distance. He's fine.
Dire's middle
tower just goes. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys call him, Madara or Madara?
Madara.
Okay.
Madara.
He seems to be solo winning this game for Radiant, honestly, right now. Like he went to 3 Wraith Bands. He owned middle. He took a tower at what, 7 minutes in? Like he's actually just owning this game right now. And now it doesn't feel like the Tusk is like he could come gank, but maybe you live because you're still a bit. I don't know. This feels weird. I feel Dire might have just misplayed, like you said. Like Tusk should have probably gone middle, like when he hit 3, Syllabear's 5. We'll see. He just rotates top. I like this. You're not hiding anything. You're saying I'm gonna get this tower. You guys probably won't stop us.
No reason Vega don't just kind of go from lane to lane, I guess, and take all the tier 1 objectives at the moment. Spirit need more time to get these level 6s together and really bring together the team fight. And then the DPS is still going to be lacking. They need more time.
This is why I like the range form Druid too, because you feel more confident just rotating around. You buy a bunch of Wraith Bands, you have 2 heroes, you go hit towers. I think you play this way, not the like AFK Midas in the jungle we saw before.
More tower, more money. They do spot little Skeeter here. He's
he can ulti off the
making him sweat a bit. Gets the soul rip, pops the tombstone. Time lapse comes out. Weaver is dead set on getting the finish and will get it. Goes the Sakuchi out, and they have no way to stop him. So.
That's just knowing your hero.
Yeah,
he knows the dust won't do anything because he can just ulti it off. If he like Jug got 2 crits in a row, he would have looked real dumb. But just a good play.
Yeah.
Yeah, give it to him. That was nice.
It's like, oh, you assessed that situation real well there.
Well played.
Have a quarter.
Oh, this feels so weird. This game just feels weird because it's a lot different. We've been watching single core versus single core. Now we have an Enigma, we have a Jug, Silver 1, and they're going to go in no hole. He doesn't have the mana yet.
Stun tosses him back. But again, can't really chase out. Alright. Oh, okay, Jug. Has he gone a little too far? He wants to turn and go for the Omni Slash. Snowballs in. They are going to mitigate that damage between the 3.
Damn.
And that means they can just turn onto him and look to finish him off. He is trying to stutter step out, but there's nowhere to run.
What an insane ability. You have an Ice Shard, a Snowball Stun, and then that effectively perma-slow from the tag team.
I like the icon for tag team. I think it's one of the best they've done in a while. I don't know why, it just looks silly. Just like a dude, hey. And now 9. Oh, if they... Oh my god. Nicely done with the roots. Much skill. He's just playing right. Like, right? Middle lane, take it. Top lane, take it. Guess where I'm going next, boys? Is it top? No, you dumbass. It's bottom. And he's pretty much unkillable, unless they bring like 3 heroes at this point.
Oh. Now, where do we go from here? After you get this tier 1? Roche, farm up jungle a bit, tier 2s?
I think you just keep doing it. You just split the map up, right? They may have an Enigma and stuff, so you just split up. Don't ever get hold. You have Silver who can pressure lane by himself. You have Tiny who can do it. You actually have 3 heroes who can.
The world is your oyster.
Yes.
Why, Grant, is it an oyster? Why is it not your burrito? Or
well, I think it's the pearl inside. Yeah, Kyle's right. Because every oyster has a pearl, unless it's a deformed oyster that no one loves.
Okay.
Don't be that.
And that's the moral, right? If you don't have something valuable and shiny about you, then you know, you're worthless.
So material possessions are what's important in life.
Yeah, or humor. What if you have humor?
I mean, that's okay.
That's a pearl.
Is that a pearl? Is that inside a clam?
Yeah.
I thought humor gets you to the clam.
That's a nugget, actually.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Dude,
I hate it.
I hate it. I hate clams. Like, why do they think they're cool? You know
why
what
do
I mean?
clams think they're cool,
yeah,
or why do
all
people
they have
think
is
clams
like
are cool?
like clams look like mouths, and they just keep opening them. Like, shut up, clam. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, whatever. Clams just like unnecessarily annoy me. I don't know why.
Clams look like a mouth, and they're just like going up and down, and I'm like, just shut up, clam. All right, clam.
And now,
not to be mistaken for a clam that we have working at BTS. He's a legend and does all the VODs.
Oh yeah, if you didn't know, all the VODs from this morning are already up too. That's some quick VOD.
One man does all those, and he's like 6,000 videos in a year. It's insane.
What's his oyster?
What's his oyster?
Yeah, if he is the Clinton, you mean what's his pearl?
Dire's bottom
wait,
tower
what?
is under attack.
What the hell's happening? Well, this bottom tower. Oh, they're you gotta go for it. Get the bugs on him.
All right, rolling in the silence. The black hole at the back end of the silence, though. Locks him in his spot. God damn, this guy won't fall. Can you get him down already? Finally, they will do it.
The Spirit Link.
My goodness.
Yep.
That leaves the giant Kraken monster of Undying here, and he'll be easily handled. Skeeter scooting around.
And he killed. I like that. During the black hole, he killed the tombstone. And then he killed the bed. That's why always kill Tombstone. Yep. If you're wondering, always kill Tombstone. That ability will lose you a fight.
And you can see why they last picked the Weaver, because you can just play so mobile, and this is something that the draft of Vega has a hard time dealing with. They have no real stuns, and Weaver loves playing against Tiny, Jug, and Lone Druid. The bugs stack up a ton of minus armor, and you have no real lockdown to kill him unless you catch him in a really short stun lock.
Also, we didn't see, but the Jug solo killed the Monkey King during that top lane, too. I assume ulti.
What the hell happened to Monkey King's farm?
I mean, he was bottom, right? And he just didn't farm, I guess.
Who's got the Vlad? Is that Lone Druid Vlad?
I don't think they have one, dude.
Dire's bottom
I don't see the aura.
Dazzle? No?
Well, they don't have the aura on them, Kyle.
Oh, I swore. Maybe it was the Spirit Link icon.
Or it might have been the Necro.
Yeah.
Well, regardless, they find a scrappy little FNG kill. They're going to be moving forward for the tier 2. Fortification comes out, and as they make the jump onto this Tusk, he has to snowball, and it takes him nowhere but to the Valley of the Shadow of Death, essentially.
This is the first game, I think, where two teams actually have different strategies for us. Radiant's fine split pushing, farming everywhere. I think Spirit has to group us 5 eventually.
Yeah. I just love the Dazzle. I think the core Dazzle is just the way to play the hero. You can see how much game impact he has just with... look at Boots, Wand, Necrobook. That's all you need, and you go straight for mech, as expected.
I mean, my favorite... maybe I'm biased. Well, maybe not. I think Tavo plays, like, on the 3 roll. I really like watching him play Dazzle. Because he does. He knows how to, like, where to be, when to do it, what items to go.
I think it can be on 1 too. I'm surprised we don't see it more often.
Yeah, I mean, we used to see it middle, right? That was a different Dazzle. I'm surprised we don't see more middle Dazzle as well. Oh, they're gonna look. If they can kill his bear, that's a real tough one though. But they got it. They have the blast. That's already up. Silencer ult. I thought they just used a bottom. It's been a while, I guess.
Not that long ago.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. They don't have a coddle or anything. Huh?
Well, they get it done.
This is the one downside of a Vega lineup is they can get ran at. If they're the aggressors, you get Tombstone down, you know, Dazzle's behind the front lines diving in, then you're going to be able to take fights. But if their formation breaks down, they can just get walked over by Spirit's high mobility.
That's the one, as you already said about the Weaver. Like, they really don't have anyone to shut this guy down. He actually, like, if Tiny doesn't get on top of him, this boy is running free. He's like that free-range chicken I'm going to eat. Well, I have to, damn.
I got the French toast, the brioche French toast.
Do you think the gluten's free range too, Dakota, or no?
Yeah, I don't know, but I want it in my glutes, whatever it is.
I'm giving them a positive Google review before I even eat it, because you guys.
Why? How? You're one of those people. I'm spinning.
I hope you don't get the runs afterward or something.
Are you actually? You better not. Because what if it is bad?
I'm
what if you don't
like How
this?
can it be bad?
How can it be bad? The menu looks so good.
My quesadilla's got 12 ingredients.
Yeah, it's got to be good.
Yeah, good. I'll make you a quesadilla tonight. I'll put 12 ingredients. You won't know 4 of them, but well, you will now.
Some are going to be foreign.
I don't know. I think the one problem we're seeing right now, if Spirit lasts another 15 minutes, I think they win. But with this global and black hole cooldowns, if they lose a fight with using both of them, they just lose the game instantly.
Yep.
Like, they might just not lose here, but how do they fight without global?
How do you get on top of them?
I really think if this goes 15-20 minutes, Skeeter will just dumpster them, but I don't know if it will go that far.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Dyer does get a top tower, so he is just farming up. Makes him rotate back. He's going book on. Yeah, look at they're all in. Tusk is going book.
Dude, it's because of tag team.
But even then,
it's just I'm telling you, it's good.
Isn't Blink still better to save people and shit, or do you just not?
I don't know. I think they're gonna just go all in, try and end the game. What's Lone Druid got? He went Dragonlance. Is he going? Maelstrom, yeah, standard items. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this game is just if Vega keeps the pressure up like they're doing, they will win. They'll play good. If they give any like space to Spirit, like, oh, they're gonna just pop global. I'm fine with that. Even though it's your big cool, you still have black hole. Like, it's not just both big. Yeah, that's fine.
You just need a BKB if you can on Spirit's Enigma, and then all of a sudden you got an uninterruptible black hole. Game changes. Wait, what? He has mech into Midas?
I mean, what's interrupting it, anyways?
True.
Root?
Savage Roar from behind.
Why didn't he buy Helm of the Dominator this game on Enigma?
Dude, everyone stopped. I think that's another thing. That was the opposite, right? One person makes a hero look good, everyone picks it. All of a sudden, people just don't use a certain... Yeah, what? I think Hod's still good.
Yeah.
No one uses it anymore.
Before that, it was the Midas Octarine stuff, right?
Oh, yeah. Ugh.
I mean, just time goes on.
Also, why'd they nerf Undying's ulti? Why'd they add 15? I know it's good, but that is a long-ass cooldown. 125 at all levels? That's insane.
Yeah, but
that's
he's bigger
hole.
now.
Yeah, but, like, I actually think that they got to take that away. They screwed 125 at all levels. What?
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
He's fine.
Okay, this is literally it. If Vega wins their next base push with this Aegis, they win the game. If they lose it, the game's over. It literally comes down to one push.
This is also a case he gives you, because he's not like the most well-known or fashionable captain, but he will lead his team. He'll write a script. He'll try and give him a game. It might be like a B-list horror movie, but it's still a script. It still gets funded. Sure, but there's a sequel. Sharknado.
There's like 9
people
of
liked
them.
it. Yeah.
I mean, land before time is 17. Is he actually gonna live? Doesn't he want to die? I was gonna say. Oh. Get the creep kill.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, this is it. I mean, it's 9 to 7, 18. It's a very slow-paced game because one team's split pushing, one team's 5-manning. The occasional good gank from Spirit with Global, I like.
Yeah, you are all in, actually. They skip Battle Fury.
Yeah, they're just all in this push, actually.
Yeah. But it should theoretically work out. It's just scary when you consider, there we go. Nice.
Got him!
When you're the one going uphill, it's the scary part. Like, you don't know what's going to happen on an uphill defense versus Enigma.
Monkey King Enigma.
Yeah. It's actually
And
scary.
a Tusk. Battle Fury Monkey King?
They are really all in on this lane game.
Wow.
I said they're going to win lane game, but are you going to make it there? You're like, why not just get a BKB first even?
Seriously, and Enigma win Midas. Like, they're all in on the idea that they won't lose the game here.
This might actually be like a throw from Spirit. If they lose their base here, it's item choices.
Vega's got to be a little... What's happening?
All right, siege is on now.
Yeah, that's what I said. Just drop all your spells and go, boys.
Here they go. Well, they got it. Tier 3's down.
Like it. Yeah, see.
Spirit's got to find the opening, but there's a good delta split amongst Vega. No easy opportunities.
They should not feel too pressured to defend this Rax. They can win a game with the Rax down, but not with 5 heroes down.
Toss back on Silencer.
Wow.
He doesn't have buyback.
Oh, they still get a decent black hole, though, between the 3 that they can't stop at all. They're going to go ahead and make at least 2-3 kills happen out of it here with the Aegis.
So the walk-in 4-man black hole.
Works for me.
Is he actually? He's trying to bait him in. I love it.
Why don't they just hit the racks?
Oh, big boy play by Viber.
There was a Monkey King ult, Enigma ult too, with Battle Fury. So I mean, everybody just dies.
Can they get this yet?
Still freaking
pick
fast.
him up. No, pick him up.
Too far. From downtown shards.
Oh, at least get the rune. Nice, Mage got it. God, that feels bad. You can't kill the bugs. Yeah, I think that I don't want to say the game's over because I think
game's over. Game's over.
It's
GG.
pretty much over.
And that's the issue is that they did the timing push, right? But they didn't draw up a strategy. It was just let's go in, I guess. But if you create like a star formation, you don't even need the bear hitting racks necessarily. Just have Lone Druid hit it from max range. Jug can mess around. Tiny's looking for tossbacks, but you should never be 4 people about equal with the racks deep in base.
Or were they just like, oh, Enigma doesn't have Blink or BKB, they can't do anything, then they just get 4-man hold, like, yeah, he does that.
Did you call out for star formations when you were captaining your team? Star formation!
I would ping where people needed to stand. I'd say, like, because a lot of times it's pretty self-explanatory. It's Slinky, right? Either you take the Slinky out or you bring the Slinky in. That's the only places you're looking for. And sometimes you want a staggered Slinky, you know?
Okay.
I hated Slinkies as a kid. Whenever I would use them, they would just get tangled up, you know? Like, I hated that.
You had to learn how to untangle a Slinky.
Yeah, it was just like, I hated yo-yos, too. Like, because I wanted to be good with it. Like, I wanted to be the man. I'm like, watch me walk the dog, and then I just, like, throw it and hit the ground and shatter. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, you can't walk the dog, then.
Yeah. Oh.
Dragon Ball Z in the river.
Damn, maybe next time got the courier, too. FNG, a little bit of a Tosserino there.
You gotta go now, I suppose.
Dude, him dying at the beginning of that fight almost lost. They didn't have global that fight, and they still lost. That's the bad thing. Well, I don't know what FNG's. You can't feed when you have global, though. He's got to be a little more careful for sure. Because your impact in the fight's literally global. Like, just sit back, baby. 20 attacks. Jug. I don't know. I think that honestly the next fight is either another all-in push from Radiant or it's going to be Roche fight. We'll see which one. Because now you have, what, Battle Fury Monkey King just farming. You have Enigma Midas farming.
Yeah.
Like, Weaver's been farming. Weaver has a Mjolnir, not a Maelstrom, a Mjolnir.
Yeah, he's getting really big here.
He just throws it on the Monkey King or even Enigma when he goes in. Like, that's a lot of damage.
Spirit doesn't look bad. I think Spirit no Pango have certainly looked the most impressive thus far. Although, I mean, Alliance, I think, just looked off today.
They looked off, and they were playing against no Pango. Like, I am curious. Like, Alliance, that's a major team. But you gotta put on your major pants and make major plays.
Dire's top shrine is under attack.
not a J-Storm.
Yeah, I think Europe. I think Liquid would make it through NA, but no one else from Europe would. I think NIP would get absolutely dumpstered by J-Storm. I'm just being
What
real.
about Secret?
I think. Okay, Secret. My bad. I think both those definitely would, but then. Not even definitely, but they would. But everyone else from Europe overrated. I'll say it. No, I'm just kidding. They're all great. I'm just pulling the Peter here.
Peter's European now.
Yeah, he is. Wait, is it? I didn't see his name's list on the major for Europe, but no, I'm just kidding. They're going to the minor. They're probably the favorites, right? Them or OG, would you say?
Yeah.
NIP looked pretty bad in the quals, like not even flaming. They look sus, as we say. I'm curious.
Why? Who do you think?
But
I mean,
maybe you just want to go to the minor. You win more money.
You actually win a lot more money. Hilarious. You don't want to take the risk, but it is. It's hilariously a lot more.
I'm not gonna name names, okay? But I had a conversation in Russia with one of the teams. And he was saying he tried to sell his team on just skipping the major and playing the minor, just because they thought it'd be more fun and like free money.
Yeah, that sounds like a puppy
his team
thing.
it was one of the teams in Russia. Like they're all good, you know.
Sounds like a puppy thing to say. Yeah. No, I'm excited. The minor's been so much fun. Even in NA, right? We get the IX Mike stack. There's always an underdog you never know. And 09, that's a nice kill. Just a good pickup. Don't hold CJ. You have buyback. That's a very good payout, right? We talk Spirit. They will split up the map. They will push. You get one pickoff? Yeah, let's all in now. Let's go top. But this guy, he's
really
been a
good.
thorn in your side.
And they have nothing for him. You can't deal with a Weaver in this game with any of your
He
cores.
didn't care about the jug, right? Like, he wants to use ults. Yeah. No, Europe's definitely the most... If people didn't know, I was joking. Europe is definitely the strongest scene in Dota right now. There's no doubt about it.
Grant, you're such a sellout.
Our Secret and
What
Liquid.
are you doing?
The
You're
one
backtracking.
Our Secret and Liquid.
What happened to the Grant I used to know and love? He would never explain that he was joking so that he could be conscientious. Like, come on.
Well, I don't want to be a liar, though. Because if I say NA's better than Europe, EG's better than all those teams. But, like, the rest, like, what are you going to do? You know what I'm saying? Are you saying Liquid and Secret and VP are not top 3 teams? Kyle.
I am saying that.
Well, who beats them out? Besides EG?
J-Storm.
Okay. Dude, I can't. This major, this minor, it's going to be nutty.
Yeah, it's going to be hype.
I think Team is going to... Like, people think NIP is the favorite. It's like, IX Mike, this dude hasn't played at a LAN in like 2 years. You think that's because he wasn't good? Nah. He was training.
Training what?
At Dota.
Oh, okay. Nah, that's going to be... I think this is a very good look, because never mind, I answered my own question. We're good.
All right.
Because Vega was at the first minor, and you already see, like, the competition from first minor to second minor, how much the skill level's already gone up is insane, right? Because Vega is by no means a bad team. But the fact that, like, they just aren't even at the minor just shows how big the scene is, too.
All right, obviously, Vega looking to snipe the Roche here, but early Global does come out. The casual walk-in of Hestajo looking to set up that black hole, blinks in, roared, runs out the other direction. Welcome with the stun, tossed into the fight. He's thinking about dropping a hole, doesn't know where the hell to put it.
Kill the tombstone.
And decides to set it on right on top of the little Jug's head there. Now there is a grave, though, from the outside and a heal. Allows the Omni Slash to come out, and it finishes off the Enigma.
Oh, my.
What?
Good counter action here from Vega, and they try to scurry out. Meanwhile, Spirit, though, does get the chase, finishes off the Undying.
Skeeter's taking Rax bottom, by the way, but I still don't think you want to lose this fight.
I think it's fine. A 1 for 4 for a Rax?
I mean, and Aegis. I think that's.
I don't think Aegis matters though, because you need to win the game now. Yeah.
That's true.
Like, it's so hard to push and take a decisive team fight, and you're really on a clock at this point. The way you've itemized.
Yeah. I think that was definitely FNG just kind of threw the global out. Did you think Tiny was going to jump on it? Because he threw that out really early.
I think they committed too hard as well. Like, you can just hold your cooldowns. You know you're getting a Rax for free. Like, just chill. Yeah, you can get a Rax, and Skitter can be there in time if you just chill a bit longer.
You just throw Midnight Pulse down. Yeah. Like, they have to back out pretty much. But they used Global early. It looked like they wanted to use it before.
Early too.
They wanted to do it before Undying Tombstone. I don't think that's that big of a deal, though. So it's actually a Rax for a Rax and Aegis. That is a problem. Not a melee, though. Oh, and Skeeter's just killing them all on the backside. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
He's a creepy crawler. Putting in the work on the back end lines.
Dude, what a good fight to take. Skeeter and Biver, just from the backside, just creates so much chaos. That was so
Tusk
good.
looks like an insane hero as well.
Yeah. Oh, punch? Oh, no.
That's game.
That's game,
That's
yes,
game.
you are correct.
And that's the thing. I feel
Double
like
team.
it's so hard to play drafts like this where you make one mistake and you're behind. One more mistake, you lost.
Yep.
It just you need to play a near flawless game. Whereas Spirit, like they threw a little bit, they had some feeds, but it doesn't matter because they always had that safety net, knowing the longer this game goes, the better off we're gonna be.
Radiant's middle tower
Yeah, Weaver
is under
worked
attack.
out a lot better than I thought.
Yeah, I think we all kind of were odded out by the pit. And it's one of those things, it is a hindsight thing.
Yeah.
We see in hindsight, like, oh,
They
no
couldn't
one's
kill
ever
him.
going to stop. Yeah,
Yeah.
like, the only person who can is Tiny. But Weaver is always in the opposite lane of Tiny.
Yeah,
That's
but
just good
yeah.
positioning.
He also played it right,
He
you
did.
know, because I've seen Weavers that would have lost this game
Yeah.
by going some bad items or by just farming the wrong areas of the map. But Skeeter was always putting pressure out.
Yeah, or even just trying to fight, right? Like, I
Yeah.
think by him not fighting, it's worked out really well.
Yep.
And then he comes in from behind and actually does fight and owns.
Yeah, very good at deciding to do one or the other, whether it's not being a part of the fight and objectively pushing elsewhere, or being in the fight, being in the back lines and doing what Weaver should do.
It's also a really good Mjolnir, like Maelstrom Mjolnir game, because there's so much it procs on. There's a ton of creeps. The zombies can proc it. The jug spin procs it.
Yeah, great itemization.
And yeah, obviously you can get double procs because the Geminate, and that actually does more damage to Bear now because of the Spirit Link. So it's really nice to have those Maelstrom procs going.
Can't wait. Once he gets level 25 as well, like, you talk about mobility, that hero is
Yeah.
just...
I like
He's
the
a
three
mobile
Geminates
foe.
though.
I
That's
like
pretty
it,
nice.
but everyone I've talked to hates it. I'm like, well, I guess it's true then. Global, it will get off. He goes down immediately after, but he got the glow up. Will they be able to decommit? It looks like Radiant's just owning him right now. But there's the Monkey King, old Skeeter. Never mind, Skeeter is here. They get the Grave off, though, and it will actually save the Jug for now. 9, he's here just fighting a bear, but Skeeter does end up killing him.
Oh, man. Hobbling away, the Undying.
Pardon me, that was on the berry. Oh.
All right, here we go. Good slash forward. They get it done. I mean, Spirit were caught down a bit, so you're not going to be seeing the black hole or any more of the big ultis come out.
We'll play it by Skeeter. He gets the one rune, now he's going to run down, get the other 2.
A golden thread.
That's hard, because if Spirit's going to take weird fights like that, then, I don't know, like, he shouldn't... Why are they there? That was an odd fight. And it was FNG. I think FNG's been out of position a lot, not to, like, name names, but he was the first one dead again. You should just be in the bag. You have global. Like, just be somewhere not there.
Yeah.
Like, last word's not even that... Like, okay, you want last word on Dazzle, but besides that, just get global off.
Yeah, then you're kind of stuck in a situation where you're going to try to pop it and then try to take a fight when you're half committed, half out of position.
And now Skeeter will never die with the Scotty.
Yeah.
He's going... He almost has Orchid.
To that point, like, you want to fight like how they got at mid, where the Weaver and the Tusk go in. Because Weaver with his item build, he has a Scotty. He wants to get in first and just create chaos. You don't want him last to the fight. And you don't want your Silencer Enigma to be killed right at the beginning. You want them coming in as the follow-up.
Dude, this Jug is pretty nasty, though. He does get the butterfly. He's still not the scariest, but, like, if he just gets on top of, like, your supports or even your Enigma, they probably will die now.
Sure, Weaver isn't the hardest carry either. Same with Monkey King.
Yeah.
And I'd argue the carries of Vega do scale better.
Yeah, it just, like, with the Enigma and Silencer, right, they're always useful. Meanwhile, the Undying is, like, there. I don't know. I think honestly the Enigma is going to be the difference maker. Even with a rough game, you get the gold per minute. You have black hole up always.
He's not going
what?
BKB at all. He's
what?
going Octarine next.
Oh, okay.
What the?
That's human. That's the human side we talked about.
Like, there's not a lot to stop him, but I mean, it doesn't mean you don't get any sort of defensive item at all.
They just want black hole up
Except
that
mech.
soon, huh?
It's for the Midas.
He even went the cooldown reduction too instead of gold per minute.
So funny, just said no one goes Octarine Midas buildup.
There you
just
go.
Going frickin' Octarine Midas, the S4 Midas. What was that, Secret era? Can't remember. It was during
that was S4, yeah.
Shanghai Major time, I think. Or yeah, I'm not sure.
All right, he has used it. I actually don't think you fight. Oh no, that's a tough kill though. Yeah. He already used his W though. Oh no. No catch. No catch, but Tiny. You need something. Jug has to go like Abyssal next, right? You actually need something for him.
I like the smoke.
Same. Do you see the trees moving when Monkey jumps if he's smoked?
No.
Oh, okay.
I want them to go towards the Weaver, though. This is the thing that drives me nuts. Like, as teams,
Weaver
you want
came
to
to
smoke
them.
to your 5th. Like, that works, too, but they're going to be early.
Oh, my God. That's the biggest possible kill you can find. He gets the cheese off. Will he get anything else up? Nope.
Oh,
great. He had ulti.
okay.
Is he going to be able to cast ulti?
There's
is the
no way.
question.
There's no way.
Skeeter was on top with the W the whole time. That's so smart. And now he's just in. Is he going to get another kill? Not quite yet. Savage Roar, but on the back. See you, Kazu.
No buyback for Jug. He's out for good.
Oh, my.
70 seconds. Oh, no, wait. Does he have buyback?
No, he does now. I think he
does
just
now.
got it.
Just got
he did
it.
not, yeah.
Huh. Guess the money just came together.
Yeah, it was the money. Well, they back out.
This is good. You don't want to initiate here if you're Vega. You do not want to leave your base, friend. That's one dead bear.
Yeah.
Oh, God. It's hard to
maybe
watch a
not.
bear take a shot like that, but he's down.
Dude, Skeeter doesn't care. He's pushing in bottom. He knows no one can touch him. It's actually funny.
Skeeter.
So they're just going to drop Monkey King off and push.
Well, I hope they do. At least get the melee, they do. Who is going to die? They just kill Monkey King. It looks like Tusk will die as well. FNG just TP's in front of him. Will he actually? They're only going to lose one here. Wow.
I mean, they really shouldn't even have lost. That's a scenario where, like, as you feel their Axis dying, you just drop that ult.
Yeah, drop the ult and you can just leap away.
Yeah,
if you want,
exactly.
yeah. But they get the racks. That's the big.
That's something the top tier teams do super well, where it's like when you hit that critical point where they need to initiate now where you're taking the structure, they're putting down that ability that prevents it. And then they kill the building in that time. Like clockwork.
Oh, yeah, can you go over Grow while we're watching him? Sorry, I didn't mean to, like, put you out of the...
Tiny's ult.
Yeah, Tiny's ult. I don't think it doesn't, right? Yeah, no status for this. Bonus armor, bonus damage, and attack speed reduction. That's what they replaced it with. Yep. Oh, bottom. They're going in again.
Set up to potentially catch Lone Druid. It's just Skeeter being annoying.
That's how you know you're in, like, a bad spot. Like, why is this Weaver 4v1ing you, doing a lot of damage, and unkillable?
Yeah.
Like, look at what's this going to do?
Didn't even bring him to half. He'll still use the time lapse anyways. So he'll have
Get
back
the
up in about
bugs
35 seconds.
Dude, Glimmer Cape's own. Not Glimmer, the Shadow Amulet's owning him. Come on, Skeeter. Carry your own dust now. We were just praising you.
That's quite annoying, I'm sure, for him.
Yep. You gotta get. You're rich. You got a dust. You can buy it. Skeeter definitely has the
have a
personality of a guy who would not. Yeah, he has a wand. He can just put it.
He seems like a guy who's got the
He's
personality.
well, because I talked to him. I'm actually pretty good friends with him, and he is definitely like, I'm not gonna buy my own dust guy. Well, Black Hole comes out. It's instantly canceled. Snowball comes out. They get the global as well, but will they find anyone besides Kezu? That is a dieback from him. And now on the backside, maybe next time he's in Viz. They find him though. He gets healed up. Will they bring him down? Ulti from Monkey. Give me that armor. See you later, Tiny. He goes down, and everyone else is gonna die here as well.
Right. Didn't even need the hole. I mean, at least look at the next one faster.
Yeah, right. But that's the thing. It's cool that you can just use it like that to start the fight because you know it's only like a 100-second cooldown now. All right. Well, okay. Game over. I guess that was cool.
Yep.
That's it.
He has a Bloodthorn on Weaver too. It's not even.
All right. What the hell happened?
Spirit just played a little bit better, I guess.
Skeeter Weaver.
Skeeter Weaver, yeah. If there's an MVP, it's definitely him. Like, I don't like giving it to Cores a lot because I think what they do, but how he played the map, how he just played the mid game, he just owned.
Yep.
That's what you can do.
Push the envelope.
By the way, somebody owes us 120 euros in chat. They bet that Vega was going to win, so I'm calling them out. Send it to me.
Can you do? Wait, we can't do that, can we?
No, he just said it a random bet in chat.
I think you mean he's going to randomly donate $120.
Yeah, so he's gifting subs to everyone.
Can I get paid in euros instead of dollars?
No.
Dude, look at that hero.
We're about to pay you in pesos if you keep it up.
Dude, wow.
I don't mind.
Monkey King really had the most damage done. I'm surprised. Yeah. His ulti's really good. Skeeter second. Like, those two were